Right, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Left Turn Broadcasting again, coming at you live. Pismo Beach, California, Front Row Racing. We're throwing down Sonoma today. Today, Left Turn Broadcasting goes right. Yes, so we're going to be going lefts and rights all the way through this extreme course with that new, actually old part of the track that was reintroduced with that carousel and whatnot. So it's going to see the drivers maneuvering their cars through that. So let's go ahead and jump into our lineup. Now, again, this is Sonoma, 50%, four-time tire wear. We have the pace car out on track, but will not be present when it comes to flags-wise. It'll be no cautions, black flags. So let's get into our lineup here. We have sitting on pole, Elvin in that 13 Chevy. Second is Scotty B in that 21 Wood Brothers Ford. Third is Deadman in that 14. We have Pushrod Jones in the number 4 car, fourth place in the 6 Ford. We have Bucka at 5th. He is in the 2 Ford. We have 6th place Kurt Busch in that 1 Chevy. It's Jason sitting in that 7th spot, 22 Ford. We have 8th spot is True Death in that 3 Chevy. And we got the 9th spot wide open, the 47 Chevy. 10 is City Fried. 19, that Toyota. Keep an eye on that Toyota, yo. And then, of course, we have the 11th is Matty Boy in the 41 Ford. 12th is Jamrock in that 88 Chevy. And following up the rear is Bruce Baker in that 4 Ford. So we got a pretty good little lineup here. Set these boys off and running. Again, we're going to be setting this thing out, styled out here in another rainy day at California, but it's sunshine on this track. So we're going to be turning some fast laps. Give us one moment and get these guys started. All right, boys, go ahead and send them when ready. All right, folks, so we got the countdown started. And we should be underway here in just a moment. Now, again, we have a pretty decent lineup. We got some good cars out there today. Long race, 50% here. Lots of laps here. Lots of time for mistakes to happen, things to go wrong. So, I mean, we have our front runners today. My pick of the day is going to be, well, it's between Elvin and Scotty, but they're both showing some extraordinary speed. All right, we got, let's see, a few seconds here. I'm going to jump in my pace car, get these boys around the track. I'm actually in the race car today because it's Sonoma, so all the control, the better. All right, Sonoma it goes. Lefts, rights, you name it. It's game on. And I love the transitions of this track. You really got to find your pace and your rhythm here. It's because of the up and down transitions with these hills and how this track rolls. It really offsets the camber and settings of these cars. So, of course, drivers do adjust for those. All right, folks. We're going to get this thing underway here. Come on, race car. Do something different. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and get this thing off. So right now we are on the Mako, which is who's the first person starting the race, but they're going to all start to shuffle around and get themselves into position. Meanwhile, I'm going to bring this pace car around this track, see if we can get this thing dialed in. There we go. Pace car just running. So as you see, there's a transition. There's a hill right there. You're going to come in hard to this right here. Dive this thing in all crazy, like trying to bring it out to the outside. And again, this is running going through your gears right here, accelerating as fast as you can. Then you got to blow this thing up at the top of the track, which is pretty cool. Get on your brakes, get that nose to set, and get that thing to dive over this blind turn right here. Which is, then you got to hold this thing nice and steady like around here. Get in your gas, but try not to get it to lose it. And then you really accelerate down this short stretch, this little chute right here. And as you hit this chute right here, you're going to be hitting these, you're going to see these signs right here on the left-hand side. This is when you start to blow up. And you're going to blow up pretty good right here. You're going to dive this thing all Apex-like, and then you're going to try to get this thing around through here, out, up on these marbles right there, kind of be right here, a beeline on this left. And then of course, this carousel, which can be very, or this little S spot through the turn right here, can be very tricky at times because you have this little transition as you come up and over that. I'm trying to blow up here, I don't want to leave the boys. Yeah. Like, wait a minute, he ain't racing. What's going on here? Then, of course, you're going to dive through here. Just a nice short chute. A lot of people like to downshift here, grab some of that RPM, help you claw through this turn. You're going to roar right down through here. You're going to get up on her and hit this brake right here. And then you're going to try to apex this thing nice and quick like. And then you're going to accelerate out of here like I am right now because these boys are going to come fast on me. Because they're going to start this green flag. And I'm going to stop this car right up here in the middle. Because here we go, green. Let these boys get it. Boogity, boogity, boogity. It's Sonoma. I had to say it. I haven't heard that in a long time. Now this is my home track. So you're in my neck of the woods today. Clouds are a lot less out there than they are here right now. Now, right now, we're on board with that dead man Chevy. Trying to chase that Wood Brothers Ford. It's got to be in that 21. Watch them track around this thing right now. Up and over. Now through the carousel. On board, it's got to be our leader. Okay, here comes that jog right. You're going to lay on these brakes real hard, like get this thing to dive. Woo! Apex it around. Throttle her out. Hopefully she sticks. Through those S's. Getting that car to pitch. Get her out right here. He's laying into that throttle hard right now. You're going to blow her up just a little bit, get her to dive. And then here comes that hard horseshoe right here. A lot of people like to cut that short. Some people like to wrap around, like you see Deadman there in the back. And here he comes right here. Roaring down the back stretch, or front stretch. Throws it through, up and out. And then he's going to wheel her up hard right here to pitch this thing around. Now again, look at all the transitions as he's going up and down these hills right here. And look how that car is really flexing. It's throwing its weight around. Got a little sandbox action hitting it back there. Got plenty of sandbox over here in California. They call it the Golden State for a reason. Wood Brothers Ford still getting it done up front. Really starting to feel his car out right now. It's kind of drift through the pack a little bit. On board with the Elvin in that 13 car. Let's see how he's doing through all this. Just got a few cars in front of him. Got a little traffic up there. Let's see how he maneuvers through. This is going to be a good race right here. Okay, we got 3 cars stacked on top of each other. Let's see how it gets it done. 13 rotating around. You got Brewster Baker there on the outside, kind of pinching him a little bit. He thinks better of it. Woes up a little bit. Elvin looking for that run to shoot past. And there are only a few turns that you really want to pass here. So patience, patience, patience is the virtue here. Woo! Slinging that dirt around, throwing that smoke screen. Round the outside. Here he comes. Round the outside. Round the outside. Get it, get it. Yeah, it's a great run. Drag race down the front stretch. Apex it through, clears him. And off to his next victim. All right, let's see on board Pushrod Jones here in that 6 car. Pushrod Jones started up front, maintaining his track position in the top 5. Nice run out of the carousel. Hard break into this right.
Rock running my number. Put the 8-8 in victory range and rock.
Coming on out. Man, just a little kiss right there. Get the car to hop. It's like you're almost on like hop it to get it into set. Oh, we got some debris on the course. There goes that cone. Woo! That's in the upper atmosphere right now. Yeah, that thing went up there. It was gone. I think that thing was like a little rocket. Just like Scotty B is right now. Let's rotate up forward with him. Do we kill it? We got True. Kurt Busch. Oh, we'll stall right here for a second. We have Muckets chilling in 4th spot right now. It's flyby action right there. Nice pitch and roll. And out. Get that car to bite. Now watch, he's going to go up and over. Now this up and over is really tricky. Just how it offsets the camber of the car. It throws it up and over. Because you literally go like 0G. So, you know, takes away from your grip when the car's trying to take off the ground. Woo! Keeping that car on the ground there. Nice bite through. Hooking it out. Down that short chute. Hard brake. Roar! Get that thing. See how he's gonna shoot through these S's. Textbook right there. Ooh yeah. Get every bit of that track. And more, actually. So, you know, like I say, you're taking it all. And so get it now. He's gonna throw it right here in his hard horseshoe. Inside that line. Woo, he's on a mission right now. Coming across that start-finish line. Down the front stretch. Boom. Good ride. On board with Deadman right now. Battle going on for that. Let's see, I believe that is for 5th and 6th. Whoa! Nice bump and almost run. 6 car holds on to it. Bushrod Jones really trying to get him. Oh! Bushrod Jones pushes just a little bit right there. 14 to Deadman gets himself that little bit of a run coming out of that carousel. He's going to try to set him up right here, hopefully for a little dive right pass. Now, Bushrod Jones just set his car through there and said bye-bye. All right, back up front. Scotty B and a Wood Brothers Ford, man. He's off. He's gone. See, don't let him get out in front when it comes down to these road courses because, I mean, he will check out. So we got the 6th at Bushrod Jones. He is in 2nd place right now. I put Deadman in 3rd, Mucket in 4th. I believe Elvin's rounding out our top 5. So let's gonna go to the pace car, to the wire right now. Let's see which way we're pointed here. All right. So make sure this guy is in position. So let's see if we can get Scotty B on his way around. Alright, pretty like all the way through that carousel. Now these tires are starting to give now. So there's a lot of work in that throttle that he's trying to do. I mean, this is just not a rotate through and get on your gas. No way. Right here, he's working that throttle, that pedal, getting that car to stick, getting it to hook up. There's so much horsepower in these cars. And they don't like road courses. I mean, this is definitely not like F1 or anything like that. When it comes to those cars that are set up and designed to handle this aggressive style of racing. Here he comes. And there he goes. So that's one. Okay, we got pit stops already commencing, it looks like. Deadman second. That was Mucka in third. Ooh. Camera's going a little nuts. There we go. And a plant. Okay, we have action on pit road right now. Looks like we have the 6 car. Pushrod Jones in that Ford. Little splash and go, look like. Here we go, coming around the track right now. That was the 22. It's Jason in that Ford. Elvin. And a nice little view of them down that. Okay, now outside there, that is the backside of the carousels. You see these cars rotating out through here, and you'll see them run up to, this is where they dive in here, and that's a hard right. And then you'll see them come back around through here, through this S-turn stuff, right around through here. Yep. Awesome. That's a great view. Good job on those cameras for that. I like that. It's a good view. So it really shows them rotate through here. You'll see them on the right-hand side, and they come up and around. Beautiful. Oh, there goes the Wood Brothers Ford again. Let's get back to him. There he is. Boom! It's our race leader. On board now with the Scotty B in that 21. Fast tracking that thing to victory lane, hoping for it. Keeping her clean, keeping her nice. Still good looking car. No dings, no scratches. Little dirt. Dust. You know, probably going through that smoke screen. Some of the other drivers throwing up. Woo, just as I said that, he got a little something there, but yeah, alright. It's B. He's putting on a show. Alright, let's get back in the race car here. Rotate through. We got Elvin on pits right now. He's one of our front runners. Remember, he started on the pole. And you got Scotty B starting in second. Deadman was in third, and then Pushrod started fourth. Mucka was the top 5 starting, so those are the cars to keep a close eye on. We got True Death in that 3 car coming out after Elvin. Let's go ahead and leave it on this guy right now. Still showing as the 21 as our race leader. So let's see how this battle unfolds right off the bat, because these 2 drivers are fast. Especially Elvin, he's consistent, has that speed, but True Death has found that speed and that agility in his car, and he's new to it, and he's loving every second of it, or second less of it. Because he's cranking some of those fast speeds right now. I got Elvin around rotating through this carousel. True Death back there trying to get him up into pace there, get up on Elvin, put some pressure on him. Here comes Elvin with that hard right here, trying to get her done. Yep. True right there digging. See it going through these S's right here. As you see on our driver screen over here, we have Mucka in that 2 car. Now he's on pit road right now, so we'll follow his progress here as we're following a race over there. Then we got the pace car down over here. So we got a few things going on, you know, just a few. Oh, we have the comms here with the drivers, so just in case we got problems. So I think we got it covered. Hope so. All right, still on board with Elvin right here. Okay, he's just getting his car warmed up. It's got to be your leader. And it looks like about a second and a half back is Pushrod Jones. There he is right there. You see the interval. That's second. Deadman's in third. Mucka's in fourth. Then I believe it's Elvin and True Death rounded out the top 6 there. Sherrod Jones trying to drive himself a really good race here, get up to that Scotty B. He's doing a fantastic job. Look at him throw that car through there. Pretty green. That 6 car right there. That Ford really throwing it down on that power too. Watch him on this exit. Just sticks that power to the ground and says, I got to go. Cross that start finish line. Shoo. See, I can tell right there from the track that he's not the only one who takes that. You know, he scrubs off a little speed right there. Want to save the brakes as much as possible. I get you. Yeah. All right, let's rotate around. We're on Jamrock now on this 88 Chevy. See how he's going to throw it down on this track. Let's give him a gander. All right, he's going through the S's right now. Trying to apex it now. Now, again, it's about getting that speed and get that car to hook because it drops right there. It's that elevation change that will upset your car every single time. So you really got to work that throttle, especially when those tires are wore off. You're going to have more of that slide and that hook as that thing trying to comes around. Right now, these guys have some pretty decent fresh tires, so they're hooking nice around this track. Starting to feel like Mario Andretti. Give him like 4 laps, it'll be a complete opposite story. They feel like they're going to be in a sprint car of some sorts, dirt tracking around this asphalt. At least that's if your car's set up right. Would hate to see it if it was set up wrong. Man, here we go. 88 gaining on Jason there in that 22. Kill it like Jason, really looking at something. Okay, here we go. He's going to set him up for this inside pass here on this carousel. Kill it. Sees a nice opportunity to swing it wide. Thought maybe he might have was going to try to do the crossover, but that 88 was just coming so fast. Smart man to drift out, not lose a lot of time on track, keep his car pointed in the right direction, as we like to say around here, especially on tracks like these. That's pretty much what you really want to focus on, is just keeping your car pointed in the right direction. All right, nice job for that 88. Dropping in on the 47 to wide open right now. Nice even pace around through the carousel. Out and about. Coming in all nice like. Not really getting it done right there. Throwing it down on the inside. Apexing this thing through. Getting her to stick. Rotating out. Little bit of a push there, but nice control and handling through it. Got more cone in track. All right. Let's see how high that one gets. All right, so fans and fellow drivers out there, keep your eyes on the cones. We're trying to see for height. Good run. All right, that was into stage right there. Sorry I missed the lap count on that. You have, see, Scotty B, Deadman, Pushrod, Mucka, Elvin, and True Death. Hitting it up, and that's your top 6. Then you have Wide Open, City Fried Cook Bush, and Brewster Baker running up top 10. Jamrock, Kill It, and Matty Boy rounding out 11th, 12th, and 13th. Lots of racing still left yet to do, so let me jump back in my car, because this time I get to pilot this thing around for a little bit till I rotate back around to the start-finish line. Lots of fun. Gives me a chance to do a little something. Alright, folks, we're going to be sitting in the green right here. Got a hard run coming up through here. Everyone gets that position real quick. Here we go. Right now we're on board with that 2 car. He's all up in the mix. See what's going to happen here. We got cars spinning, trying to hold it together. Now all you're trying to do is just get that thing back on track as quick as possible. Those cars that did do that spin out. Muck is still on that hard charge in that 3rd spot. Trying to hold that thing together. Good run on that 2 car right there. Ooh, we got one heated battle right up there up in front. Okay, on board with the 14 right now, Deadman. He throwing some dirt out, throwing a little smoke screen up in there. Got True Death all over the bumper there. True Death trying to get his car to stick there. Keep that pressure on, Deadman. Hopefully he'll slip up a little bit. Give him a little hole to get by him. Because that 14, the Deadman, has been pretty quick on this road course. Back on board with Mucka. Rotating around. On board with Natty Boy right now, trying to keep her straight. Up through the carousel. Wide open with some damage. 88 scooting along. Pushrod Jones, he was in our 2nd spot. Look like we're starting to get a little more forward here. Here's the battle for 1st and 2nd. We got Elvin, the 13, trying to run down the 21 as Scotty B in that Wood Brothers Ford, who has been dominating this race thus far. I think he's going to find himself in that little catbird seat possibly at the end if he can get up there, put some pressure on B. Because that's what he needs to do. He needs to get up there, put pressure on him, make him make those mistakes. Because he's going to start driving it hard. Or harder, I mean. Elvin driving himself a good, clean race, gaining time on the leader. Through the carousel, nice and pretty like. He's holding himself a nice run right now. Good job running through there. Keeping that car nice and clean. Holding a decent pace behind Scotty, not letting him get out and walk away from him, keeping him right there in his grasp, in his reach. So all he needs is one little bobble and he's all over him. Like maybe now, getting himself a great run. Now this is for the lead, folks. Chevy versus Ford Classic. New school versus old school. Yes, Scotty B old school. Wood Brothers Ford representing most definitely all the way through and through. Great run by that 13 through there. Really caught up to him on his bump right now. Putting the pressure on him. Diving into that right. Round through that nice bend. Up and over, and then here we go into the carousel. keeping that car on the ground, getting it to stick through, rotating it out, trying to find that speed. Scotty glued to the bottom right there as he rips out of there. Both of them. These boys are trying to show something right now. Oh, they are showing something right now. They're showing us how to go fast. So if any of you folks out there, any other drivers who are having troubles with Sonoma, I think right now this is like priceless information for you and footage. You're watching some of the best tear it down with some of these different angles, and you're really seeing how these cars rotate through. So hopefully it'll help you with your lines per se, and help you pick up some speed out there on track as well, because it sure is giving me some great ideas of where I'm messing up on this track. Elvin on a nice run there. Let's go ahead and rotate over to Scotty B. Scotty B on himself with a great run right there. Elvin all over him right now. Here he comes. I'm going to leave it on this view for through this lap real quick. Let's see what he gains and what he loses and where, actually. He's on him right here. Woo! Elvin caught that rumble just a little bit, rolled him up, and here we come up and over. Now carousel's where you can gain and lose so much. Whoa, be up on little 2 action, 3-wheel motion. Must be Friday. You're getting it done. Elvin tripped out a little bit, caught that rumple's just carrying his momentum. Here he comes hard on them brakes, trying to dive it in there. B checking up nicely. Dive, hit, perfect. Round through, beautiful run. Elvin right there in chase. B rotating around, coming up to that hard horseshoe. Okay, we're gonna come watch him rotate around through. We got the left turn broadcast right. You see us right here? Yeah. They're right there chilling. That'd be my spot right there. And there goes B. Elvin. Nice. Back on board with Scotty B. '21 rotating around, coming into the carousel right now. Elvin still chasing hard. Great battle, great run for these two drivers. Drifted back a little bit. Pushrod Jones finds himself back in a battle right now. The 1 car of Kurt Busch, the 14 of Deadman, and you have the 6 car all up in the middle of this thing. Let's leave it right here, right now. Got 3 cars battling for same real estate on this extremely narrow and crazy course. Got a little bump there to... Oh, that's 6. Pushrod Jones holding that thing. Woo! Kurt Busch gave him a little shot there. Oh, hold on to it again. A little more Robin. 14 with that block right there. He said, no, you're not getting that run on me. I got to make this turn, and I'm hauling the nail. Rotating out. Now he's got to get his car back up to speed, make another run on Deadman, who's been pretty fast through this thing as well. Remember, that was... he was sitting in second with a pretty fast piece there. Now those are your front runners right there. They qualified in the top 5. Now 3rd and 4th qualifiers still running right next to each other. I love it. Alright, let's rotate around. Board with Elvin. Of course. Let's rotate through to Mucka right now. Find Mucka in 3rd spot. Chasing Elvin. Under attack by the 3 car. We're going to leave it right here for a little bit, because I want to see what this 3 has for this 2. I don't know why. I really want to see this battle right now, the 3 versus the 2. But, you know, they just bring back, I think, a little bit of memory. So I used to drive that 3 and I used to battle that 2, that exact 2 all the time. Woo! Little sprinkler action. Getting that through his nose underneath. I would have done the same thing. Yep. Force the issue. Nothing wrong with a little beating and banging at a road course as long as you keep it pointing in the right direction. Alright, so we got Mucka on board. We're on board with Mucka right now, who is our featured driver here. Fourth place is Mucka. And then rounding out that is Deadman. And that battle of Pushrod Jones that you guys were just seeing. And then first and second is Elvin and Scotty B and Elvin. Scotty B, Elvin, Mucka, True Death in that 3-car. Then Deadman the 14 is Deadman, and Pushrods is in 6 in that 6-car. A little bit of a tongue twister. Uh-oh. Looked like got a little bobble there, lost a little bit of speed. Mucka's starting to get himself a little breathing room. He's like, whoo, I'm out. See, that's why the tie's loosened, you know, all unbuttoned and stuff, sleeves rolled up, because there's business around here. I mean, it's dirty. You gotta get out here and dig a little bit. You seen all that dirt and dust they thrown up? Still on board with that with Mucka right now. Rotating through the S's. Look like True Death's caught up a little bit. Found that rhythm again. Starting to gain strength and speed on that 2-car. Finding their way around that short right. Into this hard horseshoe. Whoa! Throwing some dirt and some mud up right there. Not mud. Well, actually mud right now. Yes, because we're raining. There goes there goes Matty Boy, and here comes Mucka right now. Now that's our broadcast booth right there. There goes Mucka, and there goes True. Boom. Nice dive into this hard right. Trudeau's starting to gain a little bit more. Trying to find some. You gotta keep digging. There's plenty out there to dig. Deadman, a little bit of damage there. Shouldn't blow him up too terribly much. Just hope he doesn't have a fender rubbing on that tire. Back up front with Scotty B. No, sorry, Elvin now is scheduled our race lead. I must have missed it as we're flipping through. Can't win them all. With me, I mean. Yeah, because I try to get all the action, but it looks like I missed that one. So right now we're sitting as the 13th. Got around Scotty B and that Wood Brothers Ford. On board with the leader right now. Oh man, Elvin, that 13 Chevy. Gets that stage. Great job. Great work. Stage points, really going to help him out in these points. He needs it. All right, folks. So this is going to be it. This is third and final stage right now. I think that the restart is going to be extremely crucial. So I don't know what to say. Just don't go anywhere, because here in like 20 seconds, we're going to see some crazy nonsense get thrown down with all of these fast cars, and all these guys have been practicing this track all week long with each other. So they've done this before, except for a lot of these, you know, when it comes to these restarts, and everybody going for points now, and it's on the line. All right, speaking of getting on the line, let me get into the car here. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Time to go racing, people. Final stage right now. Point in the right direction for the Gustos. Okay, we're going to leave it on board with Mucka. He's going to be right there in the mix with these two, so it's going to be and in the mix of everything else. So we'll leave it right there for right now. See what's going to happen here. Will they all make it? Ooh, nice, they did. Everybody through. Lots of cloud of smoke all up in front. Everyone rotating nicely up and over. Will anybody push through there? Ooh. Holding it clean, holding it nice. Right now, no one wants to spin. They all want to keep their cars pointed that right direction due to the fact that they are really trying to maintain their place on this track, and of course their stability on the leader. So Mucka now charging for Elvin, gets past the 21 of that Wood Brothers Ford of Scotty B. Mucka trying to set his sights in on Elvin. Doing so in fashion. Second place car here, running down that leader. Leader starting to check out a little bit. Here comes Scotty B. We're gonna leave it right here on this battle. Mucka getting himself through, going across that start finish line. Really starting to get his car warmed up and flying right now. He's gonna need it. Okay, got a nice battle forming up behind Mucka right there. And it looks like that's that 3 car. Oh! Woo! Hold on to it, True! True holding on to it in that 3 Chevy. Wood Brothers Ford right around him. Barely. On board with True. Scotty B now looking in on Mucka. Julia still trying to get some. Scotty B looking. All 3 of these cars are right on top of each other, and they are all fast. Wow. Elvin still now stretching out that lead. That's for second, third, and fourth. Scotty B gets around that 2 car. Still trying to hold on to it. Whoa! Through the dirt. Pulling to Earnhardt. All the way around him. Somehow manages to keep control of his car. That was great. Now that's some driving, folks, and you're seeing it like in all different angles here. You got full car view here. You got it all up here on the screen. You got yelling and screaming. Man, what else can we show you? I got it. All right, rotating around through, looking for a little bit of a battle. There's a breaker rotating through. Good run. Let's say we're going up to our, let's stop here for a second. Here comes another battle. That 14 and that 6 again. They ain't the only ones. Woo! You got Mucka and True up there battling still, right there. You have Scotty B trying to catch up to Elvin, so that way those 2 can get their battle on. Alright, on board with True Death. Now there's True. He's in 4th. Deadman's in 5th. Push Rod's in 6th. Okay, Mucka is scored in our 3rd position. And back on board with Scotty B, trying to run down Elvin right now, who is our race leader in that 13 Chevy, right there. See the glimpse of him in the screen. Whoa, a little two-wheel action. He's trying to get it done, man, because now he's out. He's playing catch-up mode. This is third stage. This is it. He needs to get there, and he needs to have time to get around him. And Elvin is a solid race car driver. He's not going to be easy to get around if he's going to let him get around him at all. There's our leader right there, Elvin. Little wiggle. Whoa! That's what Scotty B was looking for right there. That 13 car rotating nicely out of there, getting himself a little bit of a gap, a little bit of a space. But not much, because here comes Scotty B right there. Wow, flying around. Now he's really starting to gain strength on that 13 car right now. Wood Brothers Ford starting to show his speed. Closing that gap. We're about to see a pretty good battle coming up here, I think. Now this is our leader, the 13 car of Elvin. Trying to hold off that Wood Brothers Ford, the 21 of Scotty B. Now you see Scotty B hitting out there in the marbles, really pushing his car to catch up. You have to, when both these cars run as fast as they do and as consistent as both these cars do, you have to push your car so you can gain the ground on the car who runs similar lap times that you do. It's got to be driving and digging right now, man. Wow. Here we go. Into that hard horseshoe right here. Elvin pushing it pretty hard. Scotty B putting the pressure on him. All over him right now. About to get closer. Great run. Yeah, little shortcutter through. Help blow up the car. Into that hard right, and here we go again. Shooting to that carousel, trying to make sure that he keeps his gap and his distance, so if he does have any kind of a bobble or mistake, he got some kind of time to gather it up. And guess what? B just said, you know what, I'm just gonna do full send into that thing and come out like a rocket, and he did. Man, because he was like 8 car lengths back, and he just launched it off the hill. He pulled a little Dukes of Hazzard thing out, off that carousel. That's awesome. Now he's all over that 13 car right now. Woo, throwing some dirt up. Pushed it a little hard. Elvin trying to just maintain his nice, smooth line that he's trying to set right now. And right now, Scotty B's just driving the wheels off of his car. I knew it was if you're a betting man, you'd bet on one of these two when it comes down to who's going to take this race lead and take this win home today. All right, drifting back a little bit. Pushrod Jones now in 4th spot, Mucker in 5th. Pushrod Jones trying to make his way up through the field in that 6. Six forward up and over, rotating through, going in this hard right, getting ready to come into the carousel. He's trying to chase down True Death, who's sitting in our 3rd spot. Oh, up on 2. That's gonna give the ability for that 2 car possibly gain a little bit of ground on that 6, but that 6 has been pretty fast and consistent all the way through. He's starting to gain in a little bit on that 3 car who's in 3rd spot. So that's 3rd, 4th, and 5th right there. So you have Scotty B in 1st. Or, sorry, Mucka in 1st, Scotty B in 2nd. You have True Death in 3rd. Pushrod in the 6th car, he's in 4th. Mucka's in 5th. That's your top 5 right now, waiting for it to rotate through. So you got Deadman in 6th spot in that 14 car. So that's your top 6 right there. Charging away all fast like. Man, running some really good, consistent laps, all these boys are. Okay, on board with Jamrock right now in that 88. Look like he might have a little bit of battle from Maddie in that 41. Couple Chevys duking it out. Maddie pushing a little bit, trying to hold on to her. Hard right into this horseshoe. Nice. Rotating out. Alright. Have a little bump and run there. Hold on to it. Keep pointing the right direction. That was wide open, the 47 car. Everybody all good? On board with that 4 car, Brewster Baker. Rotating his way through the carousel. Little wiggle. Strong exit. Hard ride. Nice. All right, let's get back up front here to our race leader. There is our race leader. That's 21 of Scotty B. Got past Elvin while it was rotating through. Go figure. That's 2 for 2 for the broadcast. Shoot. Scotty B now our leader now. So we have Scotty B, Elvin, 1 and 2. True Death in 3rd. Got Deadman in 4th. And Muck in our 5th position. And then followed by Deathman in the 6th position in that 14 car. Riding on board with our race leader. Okay, and this is our back stretch. Here it comes. There's our race leader. There's Elvin. On board with Deadman in that 14 right now. Now he's chasing, looks like Bucka in that 2 car. Then in front of him is a 6 of Pushrod. Oh, and we got everyone going to pits right now, so we'll keep it on board. Scotty B, our race leader. Okay, now here it comes. Fresh tires, some fuel, maybe a little bit of adjustment. Let's see what these boys are going to throw down out there. Here comes the rest of the field. Man, these guys are all pretty close, so it's just going to take a bobble to get all these guys back up together again. Scotty B out, Ellen out. Leaving it on board with Scotty B. Mucka, Deadman, Pushrod. Got the 3 car of True Death in there. Jason was in. Everybody went in. On board now with Scotty B looking back at Elvin. Seeing if he can take advantage of these 4 fresh field goods, if you will. Get up there. Put some pressure on him. And put the smack down. Woo! Little 2-wheel action. Woo! Little sprint car action. Yeah! Hold on to her. That's some cold tires right there, getting them tire pressures built up. They're built up now. What's even going? Gonna throw it in this thing pretty hard too. Yeah, he's trying to check out. He's just like, I gotta get away from you. Gotta get away from you. Gotta get away from you. And that's what he's thinking in his head right now to that 13 car. Scotty Beach is setting sail again. Going near that horseshoe. Rotating out. And he gone. Man, cars are moving. On board Pushrod Jones right now. Pushrod setting its sights down on that 88 car. That's Jamrock right there trying to hold it. Rock just throwing it back on him. Rock staying out the way. Good job. Great job for Jamrock there. Kind of getting out of the way. Saw all these cars running up on him pretty hot like. Probably on old tires. Smart driver. Got 6 now, just a little loose, throwing some dirt up in Muck's face. Trying to, everything you can, throw the smoke screen. Something. Because you got all these drivers all over him. Oh, wow. Hard up over those rumples. Deadman looking inside the 2 car. Contact. Through the carousel. We got car high. Whoa, holding on to it. Muck underneath all of them. Muck out of that mess, but not for long. Deadman with an awesome run. Holding his R's up real good, trying to throw it in there. Holding on to it. On board Deadman. Deadman now they'll run it wide open. Wide open, all up in the mix of this. This could spell disaster. Uh-oh. Everybody blowing up. Okay, no. All right, made it through. The 47 was going on the pit road. Boom! That's a lot of beating and banging between the 2 and the 14. Meanwhile, the 6 wanted to get his shot in there. Rotating around. Coming into that first hard right. See who's going to set their car nicely. Who's going to drift out in 14. Whoa! Holding on to it. Mucka right now all over that 14. Trying to throw down his forward power against that Chevy. Nice rotation through. All of these cars are really putting on a really nice race right now. All those Fords matched up nicely. Go back on aboard with our 21 Wood Brothers Ford. Our race leader right now. Fords are really taking care of business out here on track. We got Elvin right here in our first Chevy from the leader. He's in second. Beautiful job up and over. All right, and he's stretching out his lead on Elvin, and there's Elvin right there. On board back with this battle again. Pushrod Jones just seemed to find himself in the midst of all these battles. Here comes that 2 car on that 6. See, he got a little loose. He went wide and he went hard in that turn, push, hit the wall, came back out a little bit. Mucka was there to capitalize on that mistake. All over him now, waiting for another one. Got a run on him there. Look at Mucka push just a little bit, probably all up on that bumper. That'll happen. Both cars sitting nicely through that carousel. Good exits out. Great run. board with that 13 car again. Still maintaining his pace in second. Got Scotty B has stretched his lead out a few seconds now. Rotating through the field, see who we can find. We see a little battle. Killed like Jason right here. Woo! Holding on to it! Yeah! That's a little off-roading right there. Onboard shootout. He's had himself a nice little hot rod today. Sporting the colors here in California. Loving it. Whoa, and just as I say, a little push, a little hard, but he got it under control. Kept it pointed the right direction. On board with that one car, coming through the similar, or coming up to that hard right. Same right here. Whoa, nice, good run. On board with Mucka right now, seeing how he's fearing to do the hard right going into the S turns. There's that hard right, kind of apex, let it rotate around. Out and through the S's, make sure it sets nicely. And there they go. And there they go. On board with Deadman in that 14 car right now. He's trying to chase down that 3. He is looking pretty good. Mucka was in our 4th spot, or 5th spot. So we're trying to march up from him. Rotating back around through. On board with our leader, Scotty B. Scotty B working himself through some lap traffic there. Just keep it on board. With that 21 Brothers Ford, Scotty B. Throwing a little dirt up there. Let them all know that there's looks like Elvin is gained a little bit on him. Maybe that lap traffic had to have done a little something to help him with that matter. From Scotty B again on some lap traffic, so let's see if this is gonna hold him up at all. On his charge to the win. Rotating up and out and through. So he's still, he's got a few seconds on the second place car. So he is styling right now because there's our second place coming through. Yeah, he's got about 3 seconds or so on him. All right, rotating around. See what our pace car can get for us today. So there goes Kill It Like Jason right there. Ooh, Deadman looked like he got a little loose. Kept it under control. We're trying to stay up front with our leaders right now. Remember, we have the 21 of Scotty B leading the race right now. We have Elvin sitting in our second position, trying to maintain the hold on. That was a lap car. Looks like Scotty B made quick work of that. Easy work. Good job. Alright folks, we are winding down here, so we are looking at 12 to go, so we'll probably need looking at another pit stops coming up here again soon. And I think they will be our final pit stops. Man, a lot of laps here, 55 laps at Sonoma. You know these boys are going to have this track dialed and commit it to memory after all this is said, done, and over with. It's got to be rotating around this carousel with ease. He's got that car locked in on those rails that he was looking for. Right, look like got the 4 car trying to make his way around. Look like the leader car giving him plenty of room on the leader car. Great job there. Excellent conduct when it comes to front row racing and all their drivers. Yeah, if you're looking for a good, clean bunch of guys right here, this from a race and they get it done. You got some of the fastest, some of the cleanest. They will lift. And not trying to force the issues. I love it. Love racing with these guys. A lot of fun. Alright, out on board now, Pushrod Jones. See where he's rotating through this track right now. Just out of the carousel. Coming into this hard right. Nice duck in, rotating out. Smoothly, smartly. Fast through the S's. Little dirt. You gotta love that. Little smoke screen. Good apex through, rotating around and out. Perfect. Let's see how he's gonna handle this horseshoe. On the brakes all hard. Throwing that thing in a little. Ease her way out and about. That was pretty. And cross our finish line. Good job on that. And back on board, we'll see. Looking at the 88 car now, Jamrock. We got a dive action, looks like wide open. See a little bit further behind Jamrock. He's all good, looking safe. Good work, buddy. Good, clean run right there. Nice. Nice line through those S's. Yeah, beautiful right there. Rotating around the bottom. So, clean section right there. Coming up on Brewster Baker in that 4 car. That 4 Ford. Wow. All right. 41. See, City Fried. Oh, we haven't hollered at City Fried for a minute. Let's watch him rotate around this car, around this track. So he's coming into the carousel now. His car's set nice right there. Real good. Now he is sporting some damage, so that might be wounding him a little bit. Yeah, they've definitely pulled that fender away from that tire. Probably had some tire rub and whatnot. Got that handled during pits. Gonna mess up his air a little bit, but hopefully his his camber and all is all straight. Oh, we got a slow car. Possible car out of gas. Got a possible car out of gas. He will be able to coast it and cruise it to the pit road as you see him go. Yep, there he goes past the pace car now. Everyone's dropping on the pit road. Looks like Kurt Busch, the 1 car, just pushed a little too far. And there we got Mucka right now. Holding strong. He's sitting in our 4th position. He should be dipping on the pit road here this lap right now. We got Scotty B on pit road now. These are our leaders. So I'm back on board with our leader. Matty Boyne at 41. Lap down. 22 of Kill It. On board now with the 21 of Scotty B. There's a got car on pits and didn't get a gander on who that was. So we have Mucka on pits right now. Elvin's out of pits. Or, actually, no, I'm sorry. Elvin pitted early. So Elvin already done with his servicing and trying to gain a little time on Scotty B. Okay, we have Pushrod Jones now in that 6 car. He's now getting his servicing done. Now this should be the final for the race here, so this is it. Run it to the end. Okay, we've got Mucker coming out of pits right now. Back on board with that 21. Still slated as our race leader right now, staying on board with that 21. As we all rotate around and out of pit road to see where the field lines up. Okay, so our 1 and 2 is still Scotty B and Elvin. Then Pushrod Jones. Then I believe it's a 3. And Deadman. Then Mucka rounds out our top 5. So there's our 5th place car right there. Now we're on board with the 14 car of Deadman. We got the 1 car of Kurt Busch right there. Whoa, a little wiggle on that guy. See if we're just going to try to get the stick right through here. See if we can gain a little bit on that 1. It's got a good run on him. Alright, back up front with our leader. Oh, never mind, contact right there. Sorry, just got notice right there. Here we go. 14 on the outside, making it past the 1 car, Kurt Busch. He woes up nice and easy like with them. Gives him room. Great job. Okay, these 2 are still sporting around the track pretty nicely. There's Scotty B. And then we got Elvin with about 4 seconds back. Whoa, we got the 6 car trying to hold on to her there. Doing a great job. All right, we're coming down to 6 to go. Wide open, holding on to his car right now. Rotating through this track. Mighty boy. All right, little 2 wide action. Here comes on board Brewster Baker right now. The 3 car of True Death. That's not for position. So we'll see how smartly True can make his way around. Bruce is still holding a good pace. It's not okay. There goes 3rd. All right, so that's True Death and Deadman. Those are fighting for position. Brewster Baker is a lap down car. Let's get back on board with True Death. So this is for position. That's 3rd and 4th right there. True Death's in 3rd. Deadman's in 4th. Mucka's in 5th. I put Pushrod Jones in 6th. Whoa! 14 trying to hold on to it. He lost it. Oh, he came in there hot, trying to get it underneath that 3 car. Putting the pressure on. 3 car held him off. Looked like the other 2 cars back there got around him okay. And he's able to cruise. Looked like we got a little beating and banging right there. Hard in the turn. One car, Kurt Busch right there. That's 14 to Dead Man. Back on board with Scotty B, rotating up front, make sure we're looking good up there. Past lap traffic, still setting sail. Over that 2 car right now, he's sitting in 5th position. Dead Man locked down now. Sorry, wow. One car, Kurt Busch, trying to hold his line through there. Muck is still trying to run a solid, strong race in that top 5, bringing home those points at the end. Now we are at 5 to go, so we are counting down. Look like we might have had an engine failure in on Deadman in the 14 car. On board with Scotty B, now our race leader. Got 4 to go right now. Scotty B just trying to keep his pace, keep his momentum. He really wants this W. Hopefully it'll skyrocket him in points. So points right now was showing as Deadman, Wide Open, Scotty, and Mucka City Fry were the top 5. Scotty B and Mucka were tied for 3rd with 47 points. So I think with his placement in today's race, he continues this pace, he might overtake, because he's only 3 points out of Deadman for the lead, and if Deadman just blew his engine, I mean, he's going to be multiple laps down. You're going to lose out on a lot of points, because it's showing Mucker here, right here in 4th position. Lap info, 5 to go now. Crossing the line. On board with Scotty B. Still just handling this race. You can see the duration. Scotty B's out and gone. Okay, and here comes True Death in that 3rd spot. Getting close to starting to reel in Elvin in that 13 car. So we'll leave it on 13. Because it does look like True Death is starting to reel in that 13 car. But True Death has had himself a pretty fast hot rod through this. These Chevys look like they're about ready to duke it out, because here comes True Death right now on his bumper. And yes, folks, this is for position right here. This is for 2nd position. Every point matters. Whoa, a little wiggle out of the 3 car. He laid into that throttle pretty hard, trying to get her to stick underneath that 13. He's going to have to cool those tires off. Still has enough time to make at least another couple runs at it. Alright, we are coming up on the final stages of the final laps of this race. This is a battle right here for 2nd, so that's 2nd and 3rd. True's in 3rd spot, trying to take that 2nd away from the 13 of Elvin. Meanwhile, Scotty B's our race leader, and he has checked out. About 6 to 7 seconds right now, checking out. Like that's a substantial checkout. Just getting that consistency, and he's laying it down. So right now we're kind of laying it here because these two are the closest on track right now, as we're coming up to 3 to go to our battle for position. Looking back a little bit on Pushrod Jones in that 6 car. We got Wide Open there, lap down car. Same thing with Kurt Busch, I think. Okay, rotating around through. Let's go and find Mucka somewhere. There's True right now. Leaving on board with that 3 car as he's starting to reel in that 13 of Elvin just ever so slightly. It's like a little rubber band thing they got going on here. He reels him in and he stretches it back out. So just a little elastic action they got happening with their race. Nice run on the inside. Here we go. Good dive. So both those cars are just so solid. No one can really gain any ground on each other right now. Okay, let's rotate back up forward here. We have Elvin. And True. We got True caught up to him a little bit. Pushed it, decided to do a little off-roading. Elvin's still holding on to that second position. And Scotty B just continues to check out. On board with Scotty B right now. We're going to have to make sure they check that car at the end of this race. All right. Make sure there's, no modifications. Because that guy is just fast and he is gone. And he's been gone. The entire race gone. And he's still driving it like they're all over him. And that's it though. That's the trick to these road courses is that's your rhythm. That's your style of driving. That's how you time yourself to your gears and how you apex each turn is by flying as fast as you can, because once you get set in that rhythm, then you just keep it there the whole time. Even if there's no one on you, you don't blow it up, because if you do, that can thus change up your line and your entries and exits out of this, which would in turn cause mistakes to happen. Like, you'll know. We'll ride with him to the end because he's just getting it done right now. He's hitting the same line lap after lap after lap. He's hitting the same dirt lap after lap after lap. You'll see. It's just that's his marks. That's where he needs to set his car at. And I can understand that and appreciate that as well when it comes to road coursing. I do the same thing on road coursing. Is that you set your pace for fast, and that's where you keep it. Yeah, I'm not good at saving no tires on the road courses. Nope. It's got to be really charging it down too. Let's see him rotating around. Here we go. Inside, playing little cat and mouser with that penalty zone. Got Mucka holding strong in that 4th position. So right now it stands the 21 takes down that checkered. Elvin in 2nd. True Death 3rd. Mucka in 4th. I believe Pushrod Jones is in 5th. Now don't quote me, I'm just going off memory. See how close we are once we get our results up. Man, what an awesome run for Scotty B. Some great side-by-sides, some great passing. But, I mean, honestly, the cars were in really decent control. Drivers had a good handle on their cars, had them set up to go this long run, so they weren't fighting them to, tooth and nail type thing. Maybe at the end with them no tires, of course, but man, what a great job. All right, there we go. So we have Scotty B, Elvin, both of them with stage wins. True Death, 3rd spot. Mucka, 4th. Pushrod, 6th. Kill It in 6th. 7th is City Fried. Jamrock in the 88, that's 8th. Ninth is Kurt Busch. Round out top 10 is Brewster Baker. Man, great run for those guys. And of course, Scotty B and Elvin, let's go ahead and get those guys over. And True Death, of course, because they all threw down one heck of a show. Alright, drivers, great job, great run. Just get the top 3 plus Muck. And just look for the broadcasting booth. Alright, so we just sent the little, send my hook out. We're going to reel him in, see who we catch first. Get a little interview action. So with our stage wins, that's going to be great for Scotty and Elvin, because Elvin needed those stage win points. Scotty B was really looking for that W. Hopefully skyrocket him up into that P1 in the points lead. Man, what a great run. All right. Out there, reeling them in. Little tug action. Who we got first? So yeah, great run by all those drivers. So go with the bottom 5 here. True, Kill It, City Fried, Jamrock, Brewster, wide open. 11th got Kurt Busch, Matty Boy. Man, you guys ran a solid race. Really stoked for those guys. All right, let me go ahead and get these guys up here. Just give me one moment, folks. Must not have heard it. And, sorry, just notifying my drivers that I need them over here in the booth. Give me 2 seconds here. All right, there we are. Okay, folks, let me get back over here. All right, there we go. Okay, so, let's see. We have, hooked him. So it looked like Scotty B was the first one, but we got to throw him back for just a second because, well, y'all know why. True. What up, my man? Dropping down that 3rd place finish, dude. You had a solid car out there. Had a lot for a bunch of different drivers. Man, how was your race? Oh, hold on 1 second here. You guys got a copy? All right. Drew, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, there you are. All right. Drew, my man.
What's up? What's up?
Dude, 3rd place finish. Killer run. Doing a great job. Dude, throw it down, man. What happened out there? I mean, you had a great finish. You had a great run. Tell us about your race.
Yep. At the beginning, it was rough, because I didn't qualify good, but coming up through the field, got some damage and stuff, and worked through the damage, and just used my speed to get up there. And Elvin, he's fast. I couldn't get around him on the last 2 laps. I was pushing him through the last turn, trying to get around him, but it wasn't working.
But, we were following that battle for sure. And you were trying, just your darndest to get up there and put a little heat on him, and you did. You were there. I thought there was gonna be a good battle there, but might overheat your tires.
I wanted that 2nd place for points finish, but couldn't get it. But now the tires held up good. The tires were great. It's just overdriving corners and pressing it, trying to get that extra position, and a plus without wrecking him.
Yeah. I mean, it might have seemed just a scotch of overdriving, but honestly, when I was following your car, you seem to have that thing set up nicely, and it looked like it was handling pretty good for you.
Oh, it was a dream, man. It was handling like a dream. Yeah.
That's what I bet your crew chief wanted to hear too.
Yeah, he did. Oh yeah, he set it up good. Perfect actually for me. my style of driving. So it worked out. I'm happy with a third place finish. Moved me up in points and got finished in the stage for the second time this year. So I'm happy with today's results.
Man, well, great job on your top third on that podium finish there.
Thank you.
And of course with your points and everything else, you ran real strong, real clean today. So keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Elvin, my man, dude. Like, say, we got a stage win, right? And you had yourself a fast car. You're doing some leading up there. You're gonna not like me very much because, well, no, Scotty B's not gonna like me very much because I missed the pass for the lead. We were in a heated battle. It looked like you two had some time before you were to click off, but I don't know what happened. Someone must have blowed up a little bit, but. Man, tell me about your race. You were on them. You were on it. Your car looked like it was flying. I mean, wow.
Car was great overall, but Scotty definitely did have the faster car in this, and I just want to congratulate him on the win. And today was a good points day for us. So, yeah.
No, I think he muted us.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Elvin. His settings must not be right.
I said today was a good points day for us, and I want to congratulate Scotty on the win.
Well, you did a great job, Elvin, when it comes down to your car and your speed because you were flying, man. You had that car set. I mean, and you looked like you had it all for him. You really did. But it was just a matter of, and at the end there was a battle where you were leading. And Scotty B was in chase, and literally you guys you can see where he was driving the wheels off from his car because you guys run similar fast laps that he literally had to pull aggressive maneuvers through the track to gain on you. And it wasn't working because you were just nice and smooth and able to hold your line nice and pretty and while he was more or less kind of overdriving his car to try to gain on those already fast laps you guys were already throwing down. I mean, so it was exciting to watch that, and you can see it. You can see that in the style of the driving. So great job today, Elvin, with that, dude. You're running in top two, leading a lot of that race. Great points finish for you. Fantastic. You looking forward to Texas?
We'll see.
Well, I'm sure you'll bring a fast car for us to admire at Texas, buddy, because it's all about going big there. Well, we look forward to seeing you there, Scotty B. Dude, Wood Brothers Ford tearing it up today.
Thank God that's over.
Yeah, man, your car was just getting it done. You kind of got a little bogged in traffic for a minute. Got held up there for just looking for your open door to get through, being very patient due to damage is on. So but managed to make your way through, and then man, tell us about that run when you try to get up on Elvin.
The car was awesome, but I guess you didn't see it on the feed or whatever. But I come into one right there and just wheel hopped, and I hit the inside wall, and then he got on around me, and that's when you see me just driving the wheels off of it because I had damage, and I just had to sling that thing around trying to see if he could make a mistake and maybe I get back around him. But he was when he was being consistent, he was basically faster than I was. But he put on a great show.
He did.
And, yeah, no, the racing was intense. I mean, we stood right there within a second of each other for probably a good 10, 11 laps. I mean, just running as hard as we could.
Easy. I mean, I was trying to time that too.
Oh yeah, he would make a mistake, and I'd catch him, and I'd make a mistake, and he'd pull away. But I don't really know what happened that last stage. Why? I think he pitted a lap too early, so he had to save fuel. But other than that, the car was awesome. I mean, it was on rails.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a short pit for Elvin at the end, trying to gain a little track position on you, which made all the sense because you guys were, like I said, running super consistent on each other's times. That someone had to make a different call. Like, when it comes to crew chiefs and whatnot, I can imagine, just to gain a little bit, which is all he needed to get up on your bumper again. And man, I mean, just what a smart race you guys were throwing down. I mean, actually, everybody on field, even the lap cars seemed like they were giving you guys some space.
Yeah, I know I banged it up a little bit, slinging that thing around there. It wasn't pretty at the end of the race.
Well, it was super fun to watch. I tell you this, and then of course there was just one. All right, it was during the restart. I think it's stage 2 or 3. But man, you came into the carousel, and you had that car legitly just sideways. You know, we're talking full Tokyo Drift action. Oh, and you're surrounded by cars, right? So everyone's coming down, and I'm just like thinking the worst here. I'm thinking, oh no, this is not it. This is it. This is it. This is it. He's gonna take out the whole field. But man, you held that thing. Do you remember that turn, or was that just a blink?
I think so. I think it's that second stage where I had to. I lost about 5 positions on pit road and had to come back up through there, but. Yeah, I do remember that. Everybody held a really good line through there. I was surprised we made it.
Yeah. Wait till you see it, dude. We're just like, no!
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch it.
Just full side view of the Wood Brothers Ford, just like where it's supposed to be pointed straight or rotating through. No, it's just side view right there. I mean, like you stand in side view of it. It was awesome, man. And then all of a sudden, he just hooks back, and you're like, I got it. It's like you meant to do it, dude. You know, I was like putting on a show.
I can't wait to go back and watch it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's a good footage, I think. So, man, everyone did a great job. Mucka.
Yeah. I
know he made it in, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Man, Mucka, your boys, dude, throwing it down again. Man.
Yeah, no, it's what a crazy race. An endurance race. There was a lot of clean passes. There was a lot of banging and banging. There was a lot of cars going off the track. It was a lot of action for being a road course.
Man, the dirt was a flying. Yeah, I mean, you should see the Dust Bowl. I would swear it was some one of the dirt races of some sorts, you know. But I mean, it was intense, especially on some of these restarts.
I know. I just had to keep my car clean, and I had a fast enough car to be in the top 5. Finished 4th. That was my main concern. I knew I didn't have anything for Scotty or Elvin. I thought I maybe had something for True. Dead Man blew an engine, so that gave me a position up. But it was a rough race.
Yeah, that's what we thought we'd see at the end.
We're looking forward to going back in a circle.
No more rights, huh? So I mean, it is left turn broadcasting, but we don't mind going rights here, you know. But I'm pretty sure your boys would be happy to get back on them mobiles and start throwing it down, like per se Michigan last week. So. And you guys did a great job tonight. Everyone, keeping those cars in more or less one piece and bringing it home for some good points for you guys. So stoked for everybody out there.
Yeah, congratulations, Scotty. Elvin, you had a fast piece. True, of course, you had a fast piece. Super impressed with you guys driving.
Yeah, you guys, everyone did a fantastic job, man. It really did. So it was True again. That was I did mention something when the 3 and the 2 were banging some doors and racing pretty hard. I did have to throw a little something out there on that one, that a little nostalgic right there. I was just really proud of you, very proud of you right there, throwing it down and beating it up on that 2 car a little bit.
Yeah, we've been trading paint all week, so.
Make sure we get some on camera for sure.
Exactly.
So, great job. Oh, you guys, great job. So, and then anything further coming up? We have Texas, right? Coming up.
We have Texas, and then we have Bristol after that. Bristol is going to be 50% race, no cautions. There's going to be cars everywhere. Attitudes are going to be flying. Speed's going to be flying. That's going to be an interesting race.
Bristol, 50%.
Bristol, 50%.
Hey,
no flags.
Hey, is it too soon to ask for my raise or I mean for Bristol? Really, Bristol? Car everywhere? Oh man, wash machine of cars.
Yeah, good luck trying to find out who's in what position.
Yeah, man. Like, what do you think I'm asking right now for my raise? Shoot. No, you guys did. Yeah, well, we'll throw it down there just like we will every other track all the way through the season. So, anyways, folks, I won't take up any more of your time. Everyone, stay safe out there. Keep your heads down. Keep the positivity up, all right? Because everybody gotta keep looking for the future here. We got a lot of crazy things going on, a lot of things shut down, NASCAR shut down. But guess what? Left Turn Broadcast and the Front Row Racing, we ain't. we ain't going anywhere. So we're gonna keep throwing it down through you, on Sundays and on Wednesdays, and hopefully some stuff in between, some shenanigans in between, if you will. So again, folks, till Wednesday, we'll see you then. Keep it fast. Keep it pointed the right direction. Thank you, buddy.